How often do I have the opportunity to create pieces for viola solo? Honestly, not very often. This is a very nice opportunity to play something new and interesting. What convinced me most about this piece was it was so well written, it was easy to play, and it fit very well on the instrument, and it was also challenging. There were things that weren't obvious that I needed to study and get a little bit deeper into. I think a listener will definitely hear a very clear structure, which is a theme and some variations, and then you'll really hear how they develop and how they become personal and how they become quite profound and quite intense. I think I definitely felt a sense of time and space and silence and intensity. It gave me a chance to scream. It gave me a chance to whisper. It gave me a chance to sing. It gave me a chance to think, to laugh. But I think as any prayer does, it gives you a chance to connect.
For quite some time, I had the plan to compose solo works for various instruments, and Muted Prayer is the first work in a whole series. In Muted Prayer, I want to pause the ever-fasting ticking clock to meditate on what is happening in the world today. As a composer, I want to reflect on all the useless violence that people do to each other. The lives of entire generations of young children have been torn apart forever, and this while the world watches silently and often turns a blind eye. Muted Prayer is also a moment of silence, a moment to escape from the cruel world around us, a moment to get back to our deepest inner self through meditation and reflection.
I would call this an 86.3 on the difficulty scale, which is pretty tough because I don't think I've ever played anything that's 100. So it's not easy, but at the same time it's comfortable. It fits in the hand if you know what you're doing.
As a viola soloist, I immediately thought of Marc Sabbah. Marc is one of the most prominent and internationally acclaimed soloists of his generation. His flawless playing, perfect technique, and refined musical taste guaranteed a great recording perfectly in line with what I had in mind. And I hope that through this recording, the work will find its way into the viola repertoire. And Marc is already a committed ambassador.
Having worked with Dirk Brossé as on the piece itself and having his input directly, I find a different perspective of how the piece was played. I was playing it completely different, and then when I finally worked with Dirk, he's like, no, it actually should be like this. I said, okay, I have to put myself in his muted prayer. I have to feel his voice. I would absolutely recommend this piece. Not only because it's a challenge, but because it's beautiful. I mean, there are moments that really touched me, and I know it will touch them.